Ready? All right, you guys, we're back. So what I'm telling Summer, and I'm trying to explain, and John, I told Summer me and John got in a big fight, but we're not in a fight anymore. And John is somebody I really believe in. And maybe I let people, maybe I let things disappoint me too much. But anyway, it was just a misunderstanding. But anyway, what I've got with this dog, and this is what you guys have to understand, and because you're saying, why is she petting it? Why is she doing all these things? What I'm allowing this dog to do is play that affable card on me and see that it's situational and it does work in certain times. Oh, this bulldog knows all about the affable card. Kelly, I told you about that. But what just happened, and this is what the indirect pressure that I'm talking about, two squirrels were getting in a fight, and Molly chased them out of the tree, and it went running across there, and this pit bull took off after it, and I'm going to tell you what her intention was, to catch and kill. So I bumped the continuous. That didn't stop her, and so I turned it up and bumped it again. So, and all that happened way over there. The pressure that happened, and that's what, I want you to think of, John, is the way I think of indirect pressure with these guys is it's almost always happening away from the handler, as far away from the handler as possible. That's why I use it as the recall. That dog Axel that I trained, that dog Blazer, both of them would bolt for the garage. And there's a thing in retrievers, and I really rarely do it, but these are, when you've got these salvage jobs, called debolting. I'm going to find an article about it and send it to you. Anyway, Dakota and Courtney. Dakota, you were the best intern ever, so I want you to come in 2 weeks. Both of you guys come and stay for like 3 hours and help me get all the work done. In fact, stay here and do the work while I go to Walmart. How does that sound? It's one thing Kelly loves to do. It's browse around Walmart. All right, but what I want this dog to understand that playing the affable card does work with me. Oh, Summer, I need more treats. Callie, good girl. In your place. What we got? Down.
Just what do we have?
Precious pebble. What I'm going to do now is customize praise for every individual dog. So with her, when she's doing it right, precious pebble. She's a precious pebble. She's a precious pebble. I am taking this dog's, and I want to say it like this, willingness to play that affable card, to respond to, oh, she's a baby. She's my pebble. She's a precious pebble. To my advantage. Rather than saying what this is going to be is this dog's going to pull this affable card on every stranger that comes into its world. All right, so look, I'm going to work on the healing. I'm really enunciating, and I'm really using heightened reality. Callie.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Heal. Good. Good. Down. Oh, good. Oh, she's wonderful. Down. And she's checks and balances on these dogs right here. Good. Gonna have to come in and get over on her there. Good. But that's what I want. I want, and they're gonna do. That was checks and balances right there. Now she's checking in on him. She's about to give him a little nose check. Watch and see. Now she's giving one to Summer. Now she's trying to play the affable card on Summer. Now the bulldog's trying to steal my treats. All right, so I'm gonna move her forward. Kelly, good. Yay. I'm gonna tighten. Nope. Good. Yay. Down. You precious pebble. Precious pebble. She's a precious pebble. But the reality of this is, she knows right now if a squirrel comes, I do have a predictable response. And yeah, Kelly's overly guarded when it comes to little small animals and stuff, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you the meanest dog we have here is Ollie. He got loose around Thimble again. It was all I could do. He chased Thimble into the cage, had her by the tail.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm gonna move her over to the bed. Callie, good girl. Yay. In your place. Good girl. Down. Oh, she's a precious pebble. Down. And I want it good. Down. Well, she's checks and balances all over them. But what I want this dog, and what's going to be very important, Dakota, down, for this dog to understand, the leash is incidental. The pager is there with the leash, without the leash. The only possible conclusion they could come to, unless your on-leash skills are god-awful horrible, which most people's are, that the leash is incidental. Good girl, all through. Oh, good girl. You know, and that's why I can already, I want to have a very specific, oh my good girl. Heel. I want to reward right out of that turn. Good. Because what I want the dog to say to itself, good, in your place, yay, down, is that I'm always driving, and this is important too, John. This is important for any kind of behavior problem. I'm always driving towards that turn. So there's always an expectation that we're going to reverse direction, no matter how fast we're going. There's always an expectation that I can spin you on that turn. Callie, good girl, good Callie. Hold it down. Heel. Good. Good. All right, watch. Heel. Heel. You know, and you need to practice it. Down. Oh, you precious, precious dog. Precious Pibble. Precious Pibble. A precious, precious Pibble. Checks, balances, checks, balances. She's factored him out. This is the brother to the one she beat up. She's got his number. A wet noodle. Oh, that would chase him away. Good. Precious Pibble. Precious Pibble. Callie, in your place. Good. I'm going to push her down. I'm telling you, I'm pushing her down. As much as possible. Good. In the beginning, I want to say be as flat as possible. And that was one thing I didn't like on your video, John. Why John's even still my friend? I don't know. If you don't want to be a friend, I wouldn't blame you. But I think that you've got to require these dogs to go on the hip, down and if you wanted to do it as a secondary command, I could see that, but you've got to require that for any. That's got to be the cue to the dog that I don't want you to go anywhere for a more extended amount of time. Bye, guys.